Reinforcements have arrived.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
New construction options. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
There is a very unstable situation on the ground that is unfolding very quickly.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Training.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack. On hold. Cancel. Training.
Reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Prepare.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. At once.
Unable to comply. Building in progress. Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete.
Acknowledged.
There is a very unstable situation.
Unit ready.
Vehicle report.
New construction
Acknowledged.
options. Building. Building. Construction complete. Building.
Reporting.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete. Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Power on. Fully charged.
Building. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Construction complete. Building. On hold. Cancel. Unit ready. Training. On hold. Our base is under attack. Cancel. Unit lost. Building. Building. Unit lost.
Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Fully charged.
Unit lost.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Construction
Waiting
complete.
order. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge.
New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Construction complete. New construction options. Our base is under attack. Building.
Good, baby, bird. Comrade. Affirmative. Affirmative.
On hold. Cancel.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Building. On hold. Cancel. Building. Building. Training.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Insufficient funds. Unit ready. Construction complete. Building.
Ready and waiting.
Construction
Agreed.
complete.
At once.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed. Agreed. At once. At once. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Report. Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building. Select target. Construction complete.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Reinforcements have
Affirmative.
arrived.
Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Cannot deploy here.
Ready and affirmative.
Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
is under
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Comrade. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Select target.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes. Affirmative.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Acknowledged.
Select target. Reinforcements have arrived.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Affirmative.
Building. Cannot deploy here. Building. On hold. Cancel. Building. Unit ready. Building. Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready.
Acknowledged. At once.
Building. Training. Construction complete. Unit ready. Training.
Reporting. Very well. Awaiting
Unit
orders.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
New construction options. Building.
Reporting.
ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Building. Insufficient funds.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building. Building.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Comrade. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. No perfect. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Affirmative.
Construction
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Comrade. Acknowledged. No perfect. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Comrade.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Our
Acknowledged.
base is under attack.
Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Well. Affirmative.
Repairing. Cannot deploy here.
Waiting orders. Acknowledged.
Building.
Reporting. At once. Reporting. Very well.
Our base is under attack.
Of course.
Unit lost.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Agreed. Very well. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Of course.
Unit ready. Building. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Vehicle acknowledged.
Our base is
Affirmative.
under attack.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Waiting affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Waiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Silence.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Silence.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Silence.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building. Silence needed.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Awaiting
Unit
acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit mission accomplished.